It's 21 days till pitchers and catchers report, but this is still the time of the year when the brand new baseball cards come out. In this story tonight, we're talking about brand new baseball cards that are 125 years old. Almost nobody knows about this right now, not even the experts who collect these 19th century cards called old judges. So this is the proverbial exclusive report, and I mean it's an exclusive that covers a century and a quarter, which is how long these cards have existed with nobody knowing about them. This is John Jack Donovan, outfielder for the Green Hood and Morans, an Oakland team in a minor league, the California League, in 1888. And this is Monty Clements, an infielder with the same team in 1887, maybe in 88 as well, we're not sure. And these are baseball cards of them, which had sat undisturbed and undiscovered in a window seat in a house in Berkeley, California for about a century. Hundreds of thousands of baseball fans avidly bought cards like these back then, the first real nationally issued mass-marketed cards, and collectors have bought them avidly ever since. The cards are known as Old Judges, though they came with Old Judge cigarettes and Gypsy Queen cigarettes. They featured all the 19th century stars, from Cap Anson to the first catcher to wear a mask, Jim Ting, to the first known PED user, Pud Galvin. There are thousands of different cards. They got a picture, they made a card out of it. There are 17 different cards for New York Giants outfielder Mike Dorgan alone. There are enough cards, and they are avidly enough collected still, that experts put out a 457-page book about them, and there are collections of them in the Baseball Hall of Fame and the Metropolitan Museum of Art. But for 125 years, nobody knew that there were cards of Monty Clements or John Donovan. By the way, misidentified as playing for Green Hood and Morgans, and Clements with the wrong position, too. And then a California woman decided to sell her great-uncle's small collection of picture cards, stuffed in the window seat of the family home sometime around the year 1900. And she and her great-uncle also gave collectors something else to think about. A decade or so ago, another previously unknown card, also showing a player from Oakland, Jim McDonald, turned up. It had a Gypsy Queen advertisement on it, and it was like nothing else any collector had ever seen before, because they only made Gypsy Queen cards of major league players, so nobody knew what that McDonald card was. Now, Clements and Donovan and that great uncle have told us what it was. The other cards in the great uncle's collections are all big leaguers. It is logical to infer that the major leaguers and the Oakland cards came in the same cigarette packs. And so it is then logical to infer that the Oakland cards were included only in packs in California to help sell Gypsy Queen cigarettes locally. Clements and Donovan and McDonald of Green Hood and Morans, players the local fans would have known as well as the big league stars from back east. Which raises one more question. Where are the other copies? They didn't sell just one of each of just 3 players in the cigarette packs in the Bay Area in 1888. Other cigarette companies made cards of the California League players of that era. They are rare, but very few of them are one of a kind. There is a theory that the other Gypsy Queen California League cards that were not thrown away were destroyed in the San Francisco earthquake and fire of 1906. Or, if you prefer, the others are still hidden away in attics and crawl spaces and other nooks and crannies in the old houses of the Bay Area. Ladies and gentlemen, check your window seats.